She predicted the death of her neighbors, husbands, relatives, and even animals. From the moment Tilly Klimek set foot in this world, shadows began to haunt everyone around her. Born in Poland in 1876, she immigrated with her parents to Chicago, where her life began to become shrouded in mystery. From a young age, there was something strange about her presence, something that made the air heavy and everyone around her feel an inexplicable chill, but no one knew the reason. Tilly married her first husband, John Mitkiewicz, in 1895. She was known among her neighbors as the cooking lady, but she wasn't just a cook. She could see the future, or so she said, and her dreams would reveal death before it happened. She began with animals, as the neighbor's dog died after she dreamt of its death, followed by the stray dogs in the neighborhood, as if the entire world was responding to her terrifying visions. By 1919, when she was 49, she had predicted her husband John's death with astonishing accuracy, even pinpointing the exact date and time he would die. John's health began to fail, and he became ill. His only option was to die at the date and time Tilly had told him. The death certificate listed a heart condition as the cause of death, but she didn't remain in grief for long. 2 months later, she married John Roskowski, and 3 months later, she had a nightmare that her new husband had also died. What she had predicted happened, leaving behind a mysterious and sudden death. Then came her third husband, Frank Kobzek, whom she began warning the neighbors that he had only 2 inches to live. She even began buying his coffin before his death, as if death had become part of her daily ritual. She whispered to the living that the end was near, her laughter filling the space with a frightening mystery, and the unbroken water struck fear into the hearts of the neighbors. Tilly didn't stop at her husbands. Her predictions extended to include neighbors, relatives, and even animals. An entire family, a father, mother, and 3 children, died after she announced they would depart this life, just as she predicted. Everyone around her lived in constant fear, anticipating death at any moment. Tilly didn't stop there. She had violent dreams in which she predicted tragic events. A woman would fall from a window, a man would be the victim of a sudden accident, a child would drown in a pool. All of these events unfolded as she saw them. Her stories became a frightening mystery shared among the neighbors until their daily lives became filled with dread and anticipation for every step and movement. When Anton Klimek, Tilly's 4th husband, was hospitalized after contracting a mysterious illness, the horrific truth slowly began to emerge. Doctors noticed abnormal signs in his condition, and after careful examination, they discovered the poison, arsenic, Tilly had been including in his food all along. That moment marked the beginning of the collapse of Tilly's web of death. An investigation revealed that Tilly didn't stop at husbands alone. Her victims included everyone who disturbed her in any way, including children who played nearby and animals that bothered her in the neighborhood. Many of them died after she had predicted their deaths in advance in her strange dreams, as if the entire world was under the control of her murderous predictions. Eventually, it became clear that Tilly's death toll had reached 37, each victim of a combination of her terrifying visions and carefully planned actions. With the discovery of the SM in Anton, all secrets came crashing down, and the shocking truth was revealed to everyone who knew the story, as if everything that had preceded had been a prelude to the final horror that events revealed.